Hello everyone. We are doing a live stream because this showed up in the mail today. Yes, it showed up in the mail today. And we're going to get into this here in just a bit. This is Houdini versus the Genie. Really excited to see this show up here because I've seen little bits of these characters and haven't had a chance to actually get to do anything with them yet. And of course we get to open this up and take a look at what all is in here. Get to take a look at Houdini and the Genie and see what is all up with all those. I'm going to talk for a little bit here, give a minute for see if some other people can find us and get going here, because I'd like to get a few people in here. I know I've got somebody in here, but not a whole lot. I've dropped it onto Discord, so hopefully I'll get some other people coming in here. But if not, everyone else can just catch it later. But this one's actually nice and still in the plastic. Yes, plastic. Still in the plastic. I've been waiting for this to come in. I didn't even get a notification it was coming. It just kind of showed up, just like boom. This box showed up and it was just like random unmatched. So yeah, that was nice to see there. Let me see if I can type into the chat here. Hello. Welcome everyone. I think I'm going to stop that here. Okay, well, we got a few people in, so do we want to get to watching? Looking at this, Houdini versus Genie. Yes. Okay, well, let's take a look here then. I will go get this. Open up here. Yes, I should have a smaller knife than this, but I don't. It's not quite like Alice sized, but it's pretty big. All right. All right. Houdini versus Genie. It's kind of both ways there. Ooh. Oh, which way is who? What is going on with this? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go to, I want to change the angle here. Houdini versus Genie. Ooh. That glares a little bit on it. Let's see if we can fix that. Maybe I go, don't rotate, camera. Should have checked all this beforehand, you know. That is not any better there. Had to do this last time and change the angle of it a little bit. Yeah, well, we'll just have to hold things at angles where we can see it. This is as good as we're going to get there. Okay. I don't need you, keyboard. Let's get into this. See what all comes in here. And that's not Houdini versus Genie. That's Alice. I mean, Little Red, not Alice. Yeah, so we have a nice thing for some of the other two hero sets. Little Red versus Beowulf. Big Fat versus Robin Hood. And our 4-player sets. Bottle of Legends, Battle of Legends 1 and 2, and Cobble and Fog. Basically all of the non-IP sets are all in there. We get this little thing for the digital edition because, yeah, the digital edition is a thing now. It's got a QR code. QR codes, if you're into that. And they show all the different platforms. Right now it's pretty much just Steam at the moment. We got, a purple manual with the gold there. I actually kind of like it. Yeah. It's ooh. And of course, the unmatched manuals are always really great. Yeah. Really nice looking stuff here. A lot of this is the regular things, though they probably will have a little bit in here to talk about some of the stuff that's going on with Houdini, because There's some, yeah, Houdini's boost tricks. This is going to be an interesting one. Secret passages on the board, because we have the secret passages coming back. So a gimmick from Baskerville and the Coblin Fog set is making its return. And we have, ooh, I mean, this is nice, always nice artwork in here. And how to play on team and all that stuff. And of course we have, oh yes, the health dials are always just really nice. I like that they go to the trouble to like do all this extra printing on the, yeah, the little centers are popping out here. Okay, so we're gonna have a little, ooh, kind of like the back of the Genie there. And Houdini and Bess's are nice. It's always nice to see the backs there and the front. So these are gonna be really, really sharp looking, like those. Gonna have our game board. And the game board, it's going to be the one map, which will be King Solomon's Mine. We got this side with the rings and this side with the full circles here. And of course we can see how the secret passages work, which is going to be a little bit different. I think you can still go between all of them. They just are in different places in there. Yeah, but really like the artwork on this. This looks really nice down there. Okay, and we've got a Genie, and wait, what? Where is Houdini? Did I pull out Houdini already? I didn't pull Houdini out yet. Where are you, Houdini? Why is Houdini not there? That's... what is going on with this? Well, that's a little, yeah. So, yeah, that's a little something. Yeah, I don't have Houdini, guys. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, restoration's pretty good about this sort of thing, that, you know, if there's problems with something, you can get replacements. You would just kind of hope that you'd be able to see it with them, and you'd be able to get that, because you really want it to. Dang it, Houdini! You just like can't stay in the box. You gotta like slip out and escape. You're always pulling weird little shenanigans like that, Houdini. Okay, come on, you. Now this is a really great mini for Houdini. Like the chains out there, like he just escaped, because he does escape. Like you see the stripes on the pants, and you see all the detail on the suit and everything. Yeah, that is pretty nice looking. But the one that everyone wants to see is this guy, the Genie, which this is, oh my word. Yeah, let's get like a solid color back behind him so we can see this. Wow. There is some crazy detail on this guy. And I don't know, I'm going to compare this guy to some of the others there. Some of the others like, like Moon Knight and Bigfoot, and some of the other really awesome ones. Those Volume 2 ones there with like Wukong and what all. But this is, wow. I mean, look at this guy here. As I hold him up closer here, you can see he's really got some great details on him. That looks amazing. Like we got this purplish base. We need more purple fighters, okay, because, you know, Angel and the T-Rex are kind of, you know, kind of feeling like, you know, there needs to be some more purples. Got some other greens, but not a dark green like this on Houdini. Kind of like the Dark Hunter green. Oh, you can see the, I didn't even see the shackles there on the, it's like they're there on the bottom, broke. Does Genie have anything? Probably not anything on the floor. No, it's just Genie. But, oh, well, you can see the lamp. Oh, the lamp there in the back. Okay, that's nice. And we have Bess. That's a nice card there. And of course we have in these, engraved in them, we have Houdini and the Genie, and nice fancy friendly lettering. That's nice. And it looks like they're giving us, give us 4 sets of these, and there's 3 and they give us 4, so they do give you one extra set of screws there for the dials. Okay, who we want to go with here first? We want Houdini or Genie first? Let's go with Houdini. Okay. Oh yeah, one thing that's interesting, some of the early promo stuff that I saw had said Harry Houdini up here. And this just says Houdini, which is interesting. I feel like it's just a little different there, but yeah, it's okay. So anyway, we can take a look here and see what's going on with Houdini and look at all of his stuff. Seen most of these, but not in print. You can kind of see, yeah, it kind of shows up in there. You can see the stuff in the background of that. Houdini's melee fighter, health of 14, move of 2, with a 5 health sidekick who's melee. Bess is like, that is the lowest health for a single sidekick. I mean, the multi sidekicks, you've got, you know, 1s and 2s, but 5 is the lowest that we've had. 14 is not a particularly high health for Houdini, so the starting health is pretty low, but I think there's some shenanigans to be had in there. So we can see now the special abilities have names. As we can see, Escape Artist has a name. When you take the maneuver action and boost, you may place Houdini in any space instead of moving. Best moves as normal. So when you boost, you can just pick up Houdini and move him wherever you want to put him at on the board, which is going to be really awesome to be able to do. It's going to make him very maneuverable, and you're not going to be able to pin him down. So there's now there is a cost of it that you do have to boost, although we'll get into some of Houdini's stuff with the boosting. Let's go ahead and look at some of these cards and see what we have. Hey, a magician never reveals his secrets. Ooh. This is an interesting one. Draw 2 cards or gain 1 action. If an effect would let an opponent look at your hand, you may reveal this card and cancel that effect. This is the first like passive action like that, where you have an action on a card if you don't play it, which is an interesting thing. The big reveal, you may boost this card twice. Return 1 card you boosted into your hand. That's going to be quite powerful there, because it lets you reuse cards, and you'll be able to get the boost value off of one of them, and some of the boost tricks, which is what they're talking about here, which are right here on this card for Best coming up here. We can go over to boost trick real quick. This is Scheme from Best. Set the stage, draw 3 cards, then put a card in your hand on top of your deck. But it's this right here that's interesting. Boost of 2, look at an opponent's hand and choose a card for them to discard. When does this boost trick go in? Well, it goes in when you boost. So let's go find Houdini's boost tricks. They tell you this stuff here. Special rules for this set. Houdini boost tricks. When Houdini takes the maneuver action and boosts, instead of moving him as normal, you may place him in any valid space on the game board. One without another fighter. You cannot move Best, his sidekick. You cannot move Best, his sidekick, in this way, but you may move her normally as part of that maneuver, and she still move the additional amount from the boost. Okay, well, that's just his special ability. It's this bit right here by 16 that we're after. Additionally, some of Houdini's cards have boost bonuses. Whenever you use one of these cards to boost, whether as part of a maneuver action or as allowed by another card effect, you triggered the boost bonus effect. Resolve the effect immediately and place the card in your discard pile. Then resolve the rest of the action as normal. These effects do not trigger when an opponent effect uses your boost value, such as Genie's This Is No Parlor Trick. So you can boost a card, and instead of just getting that two boost to your maneuver, or using that to usually boost an attack or possibly a defense and on a card, you get this effect on it immediately, which can make this really powerful, because like draw 3 cards, then put a card in your hand on top of your deck. I mean, that can be pretty big for just getting hand advantage over your opponents and being able to just get in a better position with them for that. But we've also got the ability to look at your opponent's hand and choose a card for them to discard. At the same time, you boost this. So that will happen when you boost it there. So yeah, that's how that goes. One thing I'm going to have to ask about, now that I've thought about it here, because I'm not sure, maybe someone can get an answer to this. These effects do not trigger when an opponent's effect uses your boost value, such as Genie's This Is No Parlor Trick. So I think that would be the same for like Wukong's Ox form and Tortoise form, because that would be an opponent's effect. So you can't can't get the boost bonus off of an opponent's effect, because that would be their effect.